guys, this is Nate here with NEPA Outdoors. I'm pretty new to YouTube. This is only my second video, so I figured I'd do something easy. Do a review of this tackle bag, show you what's inside. Let's get into it. Alright, so basically there's two buckles here, which undoes this strap, this part right here, and you can unzip it right here. Comes right around. It's just canvas. It's pretty waterproof. I've gotten it wet before. Nice big handle here, so you can pretty much carry it with ease. Inside it holds 4 Plano 3600s. One of them is not a Plano, it's a different brand, but it still fits. These 3 are Plano 3600s. On the back, it has a nice pocket. Shad rubber here. Nice pocket. Put rags there, anything else. It also comes with a strap that clips onto these. I lost it. Has 2 side pockets here. Put anything. I've got a stringer in this one for trout fishing. These both zipper open. These nice big zippers are perfect to just grab on and pull. Inside here I've got a couple containers. That's I use for live bait, frogs, worms, you know. In here I've got some old soft plastic worms that my grandpa gave to me. They're really old. They're not even like Texas rigged or anything. But yeah, there's another pocket that's basically identical on this side. Got soft plastics in here. Got Guggen baits. I know as much as you think that they're just, you know, professionals use them and stuff, but I'm here to say they work. I've caught bass, like largemouth and smallmouth. Caught a walleye on these. Caught a couple pike. I was up in Canada just like a couple days ago. So these work well. I got Gary Yamamoto's, Zoom, Yum. These right here I caught a 6.5 pounder wacky rig. This is also Gary Yamamoto. They're in a Ziploc. I broke the bag. These old Renegade worms. They're really long, have a twister tail on them. Good for Texas rigs. Got more of those and smaller and black. And I've got more Yum soft plastic worms with that color. Bumblebee swirl. These are the bandito bugs, by the way. So, fold that aside. In here you have one front pocket. It's very small, especially with tackle inside this part. So, you can't put a whole lot in there. But this pocket has lots of room. I have 2 Plano, I think these are size this is a Plano 3400, I want to say. This is another of the same size, but not Plano. I got my identification thing, lots of fish on there. I got a measuring tape on it. In here I have just random assorted stuff. I got a couple frogs, soft plastic worms, twister tails, popper. That's just random stuff that I don't feel like, you know, putting back when I'm fishing. This has some bigger lures that won't always fit in my areas that I have that organized in. Got a jitterbug, another jitterbug, different kind of hooks there. Had hair on it too, but it came off. Another topwater frog with legs instead of hair. Really like this Rapala here is really, it has very good action. Caught bass on that. Those fit in here perfectly. Zip back up. In here I have crankbaits, spinner baits, and things like that. So I have a hula popper and a torpedo in this here. Crankbait, blue with a little chartreuse stripe on it. It really dives deep. This is my bandito bug that I was catching fish on up in Canada. Lost a couple of, or one appendage there, so. But this action here in the water is amazing. These go up and down. The red flakes on there, I don't know if you can see it, but these red flakes here reflect really well in the sun. And I've got these nice hooks that I got at Bass Pro. Oops. These nice hooks that I got at Bass Pro. It's like basically just your hook that has that on it, but it's got like a bullet weight kind of embedded into it. Work really well. A couple spinner baits here. Got a little micro chatterbait that has caught fish. Chatterbaits are pretty good. They've got lots of good action, especially if you have a trailer. Got a couple more crankbaits. Little crawdad or crawfish kind of thing with a lip on it. Really old swim bait. It actually has a metal lip. A little frog. This isn't topwater actually. It kind of slow sinks and you just twitch it, and caught fish with one similar like that. Another crankbait I found actually. These two are hooked together. Anyways, this is a lipless Rapala crankbait. It works pretty well. Haven't caught fish on it yet, but it definitely has a good action. This one is basically a smaller version of that in a different color, and this has caught fish. Works really well. I catch perch on these too. Here I have another crankbait, and this would be a swim bait on that same kind of hook that I was showing you earlier, Texas rig. And here is another really, really different looking crankbait. It's got a really big lip, and it's actually rainbow with a big spherical front on it. Never fish with that. I got a little micro crankbait. This is caught fish. Someone that I know that used this caught a fish first cast with it. And they work for bluegill will hit that, bass will hit that, anything really. So that's one. I've labeled it crankbaits. Next up I have all of my twister tails and more for panfish kind of stuff. Other than this, I don't know why this is in here. Wacky rig. So yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff just piled in here. I got white twister tails, power bait, these little paddle tails, good for perch. These I used for rock bass up in Canada. These little 2-inch shad. These are amazing crappie lures. They're Strike King Mr. Crappie, Tuxedo Black Chartreuse. Very good. More power bait and some Cabela's swim baits. And these little Mr. Crappie things. I've never really fished with them, but I guess, or no, those aren't Mr. Crappie. Those are crappie magnet. Similar. Great for trout, bass, and panfish. So I guess you can catch anything on them. Got lots of those kind of things in packages, and I've got stuff that I've taken out. Got some random twister tails and stuff I've found, and another Pandito bug that a pike just destroyed, shaking. There's rubber going everywhere, and all the pieces are missing. A couple little shad, little crawdad lure. This is one of those worms that was in here. And what else? I've got more of those, some of these things that have been taken out. I've got this was in here. It's those zoom lures. This is just on a jig head. Worked really well in some kind of clear water. A little squid looking thing. Yes, it's for fresh water, so it's not a squid, but it imitates well. This is kind of like this, but brown. In fact, I found this one in the Susquehanna River. It looks just like that, but it's brown. Got more squid, more small twister tails. Up here I've got this labeled miscellaneous, so it's kind of like anything else. I've got spinners in here, all sorts of colors and I've actually caught bass on them too. Got this spinner bait here. This is, I think it's called a bleeding bait. It's got that red there. I don't think fish care, but it's a spinner bait. So I got a little chatterbait here. Really like bright, so it's good for darker waters. Nice big blue one with a big trailer on it. I also have another chatterbait. It's on my pole though, and I don't have it in here because it's already rigged up. That one's white, and that one worked pretty good in clear water. I've got some other spinners, little whatever they call those. I already said that. And here I've got more of these Cabela's swim baits. I only have a few left because I used quite a few of them. And yeah, here's one right here. Put that back in here. The other thing here is power bait. They're called power tubes. They're like squid kind of looking things. Those I think I caught fish on. Really like covered in salt. Here's another. This is a Yamamoto worm, or Senko, and another spinner. This is this is basically what those look like out of the package, and without the scent. Here's another chatterbait, really big one, and obviously very bright. So again, good for darker waters. Got a pink spinner here. More spinners. Yeah, that's that box. And my last one, which is not in a Plano box. It's Tackle Logic, but it's pretty much the exact same size as these Plano 3600s. And here I've got basically your panfish kind of stuff. You know, small hooks. I've got some bigger hooks for bass, like wacky rigs, and got bobbers in here for panfish. Whole bunch of snelled hooks. I don't really use them, but I have them in here anyway. These bobbers, I like that you just take the spring, pull that back, and slip your line in there, and they really, like, the second you get a fish, it's gonna go like that. And I've got some slip bobbers. This is a slip bobber. That's a slip bobber. Ton of swivels of all colors and sizes. Some have the snap clip, some don't. I prefer the snap clip. I don't even know what the other ones use for. Maybe like Carolina rigs where you'd actually tie the line on. Bullet weights. I don't use them because I have those hooks that already have the bullet weight on them. Split shots for either trolling for walleye up in Canada or panfish. I've got lots of jig heads. These little things are nice. You just gotta poke the hole out. It's always a pain when the paint is over the hole. But I have those. Put them with a twister tail. More jig heads, big and small. Some of these actually float. They're not jig heads. Like I think one of these over here. A couple of them float on the top. And smaller split shots. And that's basically it. Yeah, so I do recommend this bag for like a newer fisherman. I only recently started fishing like a lot. But this bag is good for right now. I'm gonna upgrade soon to a Plano E-Series. It's a backpack. When I get that, I'll do a review for it. Yeah, so other than that, I guess I could talk about kind of what other kind of stuff I'll be doing on this channel. I do hunt, I fish, anything like that. The hunting, not so much right now though, obviously, because it's only August. archery season isn't until probably October, it's a couple months away. I've still got to go out to our hunting camp and do some shooting lanes. So there's that, and then rifle season, and then musket season, and then turkey season. I basically just do hunt turkeys and deer. So, and I don't think I can really do a hunting video in the woods. So that there's that. But I can definitely, like, should I get a deer, I can always video that, show what's gonna happen. Same thing with turkey. You'll probably see my grandpa in a lot of videos. He does a lot of things with me. I might do a video with another friend of mine, Drew Perkins. He's got a channel. Look him up. Yeah. So other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.